Murray, I am out of control. Yeah, I use drugs. I can do what I want, bitch. Yeah, I have sex and I don't use protection. It's my hot body. I'll do what I want. I don't go to school and I kill people. Whatever. I'll do what I want.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yeah, I went there, and it's exactly what you think it is. I completely tricked Digger into coming. It's probably the last time she'll ever join me on the show.
We'll see.
Yeah. But she was impressed with my research, that I wasn't just being a total perv about it. Like, there's legitimate research behind this. So,
I'm interested to see what these weird Canadian sex laws are.
Yeah, I even brought some Canadian in to make sure. So.
I'm so impressed, and I appreciate it.
So, I figured it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Let's talk about oral sex. Why not?
Why not? Oh, thank you, Linda. I'm gonna need it. Oh, goodness.
We'll get into the swing of things here.
No worries.
Listen, Linda, everything they do at this house, you can touch everything. Oh, no, Brian, don't start. No, I don't. So let's say hi to everybody real quick. We have Andrew here. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Andrew.
We have Brian. It is a wholesome topic about not dentistry.
Yeah. That's a likely story. I'm sorry.
I legit 100% tricked Digger into this. I didn't tell her until 3 minutes before the show.
Yes. So. This is going to be fun.
We'll have fun. We have the great Aussie overlord who tried to proposition me for oral sex in the chat, and I said,
"Oh,
maybe." We have Man Bun who's interested.
Hello, Nandor.
Topic. Sounds like a mouthful. Could be. It's about exactly what you think it is. But we'll get into it. Linda, good to see you. Mystic. Hello. Oh, I forgot to bring it up on Rumble too. Damn it. I knew I forgot something. I was over on another stream and blah, blah, blah. So.
Who were you with?
Shizzy.
Oh, you were there. Okay. I had to get some stuff done in time, so I missed it.
Yeah, we were reading poems over there, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's up, Libby? Jude, good to see you. Don't think less of me.
Brian, it's a whole story.
We are in this together. Digger's a hippie and doesn't own a chair.
Sure.
A Canadian right-wing hippie. It's an odd together. What's up, Gloom? What? Now I'm getting propositioned by more people. Oh, is it? Do you have a trailer? Send it to me.
Yeah, I'd like to see that actually.
100%. That's what I said. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Just Don's here to learn some tips for Libby.
Hi.
And, oh, that's the wrong one. And we have Dazzer and Linda over on Rumble. So let's just hop into this, guys. So I have 26 titillating facts about oral sex, and it goes to history. There's some interesting stuff in here. So I'll just nope, Mimi, we just started. The whole thing's gonna be spicy. And 6 minutes. Good. We're good.
All right.
We're still up, so we're good. So number 1, oral sex is a general term for stimulation of the genitals with the mouth. Fellatio is oral sex that stimulates the penis, and cunnilingus is oral sex that stimulates the vagina.
I've been doing it all wrong. Crap.
Well, we're already learning. The word fellatio comes from the Latin word for suck. That's where that comes from. Huh. Some biologists believe that oral sex may have helped the evolutionary process, since sexual pleasure between mates helped early humans choose better partners. Also
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, no. In Egyptian mythology, the goddess
Yep.
Isis revived her dead brother Osiris by sucking his penis. It is one of the oldest depictions of oral sex in the world. So who
Now
had
that girl
incest?
could suck.
And she's also doing it wrong, because I thought you sucked the life out of them, not right?
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ancient Romans and their neighbors were also familiar with oral sex. When archaeologists uncovered the ruined city of Pompeii, they found murals depicting the act in the city's bathhouses. I wonder if Fauci hung out there.
Yeah. No, the Romans were pretty. They took what the Greeks did to another level.
Yeah, they were very interesting. And there's some stuff in here about it, but or in one of these, but yeah, there was a lot of gay going on.
Yeah,
Sure.
there was a lot of Sodom happening.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know, best partner or most fun.
Did they really partner for life back then?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Because that matters. I mean, if we're testing a partner for life, then yeah, you want to make sure it's okay.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't really matter, then procreation, then I guess you don't have to go and do the try run.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it saves on your body count, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't count.
That's true.
So.
That's true.
Want to take my post down now? I did. One of the oldest texts on sexual positions, the Indian Kama Sutra, gives several examples of fellatio. So,
yeah,
interesting.
We've gone through that, or I've gone through that before.
Oh, okay. You want to elaborate?
Just telling you, yeah, you don't want to do that. Look at that while you're on acid. Just throwing it out there for the kids.
Now I do want to do that, though.
Yeah, well, sex itself on acid is pretty horrendous as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You see shit you didn't want to see. It ended a relationship of mine. Yeah.
Linda, My brother would have to stay dead. LOL.
Nice.
In medieval Europe, oral sex was banned because it was considered unnatural since it could not lead to procreation. Those found guilty of cunnilingus were given 4 years penance for their sin, while those who committed fellatio were given 5. It's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, well, medieval, right? This is kind of the way it was.
Yeah. They did yeet each other on everything.
Yeah. I'm liking the next one.
That's you. No, it doesn't. No. Don't listen to Andrew.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
Not at all. Yeah, I would like to watch that too.
My man realized that I was going to be on here tonight, so he made damn sure to come over and give me a good raw turn beforehand.
I love how Canadians say Roger. Well, the comments, no, the Indians, not like American Indians, dipshit.
Yeah, Indians from India.
Oral sex has earned a lot of nicknames over the past few centuries, including Goop Gobbler. I've never heard that in my life.
Never. Nope.
Whistling in the Dark, and Going Way Down South in Dixie. I've never heard any of those.
Have you been invited to the submarine races?
No.
I can't invite you, but you could invite me. That's how that works.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to go and see the submarine rise to the top.
It's so funny to try and get around like saying it. You come up with all this ridiculous shit.
Yeah, it was oh shoot. I can't remember it. It was Dawson's Creek dude was in it, and it was Varsity Blues. There we go. And there's a scene in it where they're in sex ed, and the teacher asks if anyone knows any nicknames for penis, and he just went off. It was so great. Great movie,
funny.
actually.
It does sound like a weird version of Cum Guzzler.
It does. See, and I've heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that. Or Cum Dumpster, like, but it
Cum
usually has
catcher.
cum in it. Yeah, yeah. I beat you here, mate. What? Nobody speaks Aussie, Gloom. The most popular nickname for oral sex, blowjob, originated in the 1940s, first appearing in the Tijuana Bible, a popular comic book that depicted sex acts. I had no idea that existed, but now I want to look it up. Tijuana Bible. Fellatio was considered a felony in almost every state in 1950. As of 2014, 12 states, Alabama, Florida, Idaho, Kansas, Louisiana, Michigan, oh shit, Mississippi, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas, and Utah still had anti-sodomy laws on the books.
Ooh.
Well, don't ever admit your crimes on the internet, but
exactly.
I'm in Michigan. Anti-sodomy laws were ruled unconstitutional in 1994. Okay, so you see numbers like this. Over 80% of men and women have reported participating in oral sex.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy that for a half second. That's gotta be like 98.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think maybe higher than 80, but I give it 90, 95 tops. There's still a lot of not just Christian, but there's a lot of Mormon and Amish and other religions that really it's about procreation, not fun. So I could see that.
Yeah, I could see that too, but you never, like, hey, let's give this a shot.
Yeah,
Uh,
you've got to have done it at least once, I think.
yeah, at least,
I'll retract that. Yeah, everyone's got to try it at least once.
yeah. I mean, I just don't know in what scenario you haven't tried it, but I don't know. Clinton lied. A man might forget where he parks or where he lives, but he never forgets oral sex, no matter how bad it is. Barbara Bush.
I think the worse it is, the better to remember, or the easier to remember.
Yeah. But Billy,
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But do you have the picture of him sitting with the grin behind his desk?
no, I don't, but I need it.
Yeah, there's a lot of youngsters have no idea what's going on in that picture.
Yeah, that blue dress.
Yeah, he was the man.
Is Digger 420 a reference to gold digging?
No, no, I wouldn't live here if I was a gold digger. It was a nickname from, I must have been 13, 14 when I picked it for gaming. So it
Okay.
stuck.
If he said 80% of priest, I would believe it.
I'm with you there. Yes. I'm with
Lady.
you, Libby.
There's a gender divide when it comes to receiving and giving oral sex. Women reported higher numbers of giving oral sex, and men said they were on the receiving end more often. Well, that's why men are assholes.
Well, I think part of it is men actually ask.
That's true.
How often are you just about to get it on and a woman looks at you?
Yeah.
That doesn't actually happen all that often. So I can see that.
What? All right. I'll believe that. That's why
Yeah.
I brought you on to, give the other perspective. I don't know. I think it's a fun. I mean, every time I wouldn't imagine doing it without doing it. So I don't know.
I think it depends.
No, I have no idea. Most, not all. There's a certain meatball on the panel that's knows what he's doing. Let's just say that. Maybe both people on the panel. Hell, I don't know. I didn't ask. Don't ask, don't tell, right?
Well, hey, I've got the bits. I know what I'd like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The older men get, the more likely they are to perform oral sex on their partners. And guys who orally pleasure their partners are healthier than those who don't. See, so it's good for your health, men. Get
I
in there.
didn't know that.
Get in there. I didn't know that either. I don't know if I believe it either. You're like 10 minutes behind. Like we're past the 20%. A large percentage of teens, over half, believe that oral sex doesn't count as real sex. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Instead,
Nowadays, yeah.
Right. Instead, considering penetration the only true way to lose one's virginity. I agree.
And some silly, silly kids think that doing it up the arse is saving your virginity. Now, I know technically it is, but realistically, I think at that point you can consider your V card punched.
I don't know. I think you have two of them.
I don't know. Mine's never been an innie, so I can't. I don't know about that one.
Wait a minute. Say that one more time.
or sorry, what did I say? Yeah, mine's always been an audio only. Sorry. One's an innie. Oh my goodness, I'm already getting confused.
You've never had anybody pounding on the back door. Gotcha.
No, I have not allowed it. It's been asked. It does not gonna happen.
Oh, you just haven't met the right guy yet.
I think anyone who wants to go up that way is just not going to be my guy anyway. Yeah.
But you're
I don't
the
know.
one who
I
said try
was
it.
raised in a too straight laced, I guess. But yeah, that's an audio only.
I can't believe you just said that. Like, I don't believe that for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's absolutely true.
Mhm. Men have more or oh, what? Go ahead.
Sorry. He's not big enough for me to notice.
Thanks, Brian. But
Thank
that's not true. Men have more oral sex partners than women. I believe that.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you could be in college and you don't really want to go to the bar and your roommates and you're like, I could try this. And then you have a male partner. Not saying that's ever happened. I'm just saying it could.
Oh, Sean, you know what? It would take a whole lot of instruction and probably a few hour-long videos to get you guys anywhere near Secret Moves area. Most of you can't even find the button, so.
Oh my God, no.
I believe.
You said enough, dear, and I appreciate it.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I could probably bring in a whole lot of views just doing a series, a lesson series.
I can fly to Canada. I would be happy to fly to Canada.
Yeah, I don't know. You may not get back out again. I still am not technically allowed to leave my province.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna explain? Are you gonna leave us all hanging? We can
Oh,
talk later.
sorry. No, that wasn't dirty at all. That was literal. I'm a pureblood, so I'm not, unless I rent a car and drive my ass out, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, they're still doing that in Canada?
Yep. I was not allowed to go and visit one of my neighbors and bring her some stuff. She fell, ended up in hospital. Her husband's out of town. So I walked up and gave her to bring her stuff. And because I was a pureblood and didn't have my QR code, they wouldn't let me in.
Holy
Now,
shit.
2 days later, they did let me into the ward where everyone's definitely dying. Because I had a friend who was in there. Thank God he's out of there. He's already home. Wasn't
Okay.
quite as bad as they thought. But yeah, it's funny how the rules work depending on what you're there for. I go
Right.
there for pain shots every 3 months. And because I'm a patient, it's fine. But I need a QR code otherwise.
That's so stupid.
It
None of that
is.
shit ever made sense.
No. Well, I live in BC, which, I mean, after Ottawa is probably the most liberal. So they have plenty of sticks. And honestly, Bobby, my man was a little disappointed. Your sticks just looked like rulers. He wants to see an actual stick printed.
Yeah, they have tons of hockey sticks. Like, they manufacture hockey sticks in Canada. So,
Yes, we do.
and they take pride in it, damn it. So
That's my weapon of choice. I live alone, so
like seriously, Bobby, if you haven't been to Canada, they keep that shit in their car year round. Like everybody has a stick in their car. It's to take the snow off your window. It's to, plow your fucking driveway. Like they use it for everything.
yes, yes. Gets in your hair while you're walking through the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is nice. We've got a lot of green everywhere.
No weapon of choices.
Yeah, that makes more sense for you.
Yeah. I have one somewhere. Oh, it's over there. White men perform oral sex earlier than all other demographic groups at an average age of 19 years old. Doesn't that seem like, I'm not trying to be like creeper here, but doesn't that seem kind of old to experiment with oral sex?
Well, yeah. That would be the high end, I would think. But then when are they saying most people are having sex for the first time?
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't say that, but an
Yeah.
average of 19. That seems
I
old.
think everyone's lying taking this.
Yeah, I would think that it would be far less than that. Maybe not effectively, but you're gonna at least try it before that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just too old.
Mhm. Men who are more likely to cheat on partners are more interested in and spend more time performing oral sex. The same is not true for women. It seems like a weird
Interesting.
one.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm a serial monogamist. I go from one long term to another long term, so I don't really know. I don't know how many people. I haven't had that many people, so I couldn't tell. Oh my goodness, yes, you're making me uncomfortable already.
Who, me?
No, not you specifically, but I'm already speaking about stuff.
Don't say anything you don't want to.
No, that's okay. I'm remembering.
Sean doesn't know what cunnilingus means, so he
Really?
never satisfied a woman.
Wow. Well, he's never learned Latin.
How do you even measure that? That doesn't even make any sense. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of study would you have to? That would be the most ridiculous study of all time.
Yeah, that doesn't make any real sense. I
No.
think yeah, either people are lying who are answering these things, or someone's just making things spicier.
Yeah. Yep. So,
Yeah. It's
women.
Valentine's. They're going to cause a lot of arguments.
Yeah. Women often cannot orgasm with penetrative sex alone. Higher rates of orgasm occur in women whose partners perform cunnilingus. Well, then your PP isn't big enough. Because if you can't get up there and hit the spot, then I agree. You probably need to get down there and eat.
Yeah, I don't know. It's never been an act that does it for me. It's like a specific act. I think it's just whether I'm enjoying myself or not.
Yeah.
It's not a must have. It's definitely well appreciated, but it's not needed for me to have an orgasm.
Like at all? Like
No,
you don't have to, or you're saying you don't need this to make it happen.
I don't need you to go down on me to make it happen. I
Okay.
can have an orgasm without that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that should be able to be the way. Like some people are like, oh, I've never had an orgasm. Like someone, I'm like, one, you're a fucking liar, and two, Jesus Christ, who have you been with? Like
No,
Asians?
I lost my virginity at a very, very early age. Not okay, now that sounds bad. See, I was a teenager, but very start of teenagers. And
Mhm.
I was mid 20s, early to mid 20s before I finally actually had one. And no one I'd been with knew any different.
Holy shit. I guess I'm just a good lover. Definitely
There
some
you
women.
go.
Definitely some
Yeah.
women that
y-
haven't. Are you
Yeah, you
saying that
know.
you haven't, Mimi? Sean, don't ask that question. You're making her uncomfortable, damn it. It's Sean, you dickhead.
Uh, it was 12, and no, it wasn't a stepdad. Yes, Barbara, I always dated older guys too. Yeah.
Moving on. Higher rates of HPV-16 infection are directly related to the number of oral sex partners a person has. Because men have more partners, they're 7 times more likely to contract the virus.
Hmm. I guess that makes sense.
Is the number 7 times more? Or is it just the probability 7 times more? That's math. We're not going to get into that.
No, I don't do math. I'm dyslexic. They dance.
Performing fellatio or cunnilingus on someone with the HPV virus has been linked to an increased risk for throat and mouth cancer.
Well, yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones. That was all her fault, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. If he hadn't been forced. Oh, good. Thanks, Barbara. I don't feel quite so bad. Oh, Shenny, hi. Hi. It's so nice to see you as I look away from the camera.
Uh, she lied to you, buddy. She lied
I'm
to you.
thinking that's pretty cool. It happens.
Okay, good deal. I told her you said it. I know this. Eating certain foods can't. Oh no, this is counter. This is not true. Eating certain foods can't really change the taste of semen or vaginal discharge, but specific overall diets might.
I agree with that. You can't just like go out and eat a bunch of pineapple and get laid and expect everything to taste like pineapple. So it has to be what's been in your body and how your body's been, what your body's been taking in for a rather long time, I would think.
Yeah, probably.
Otherwise, I would be eating a lot of coffee. I'm doing myself no favors whatsoever on this stream.
None at all.
That's okay. My man knows that I'm streaming, so I told him he could watch if he wanted, and if I get a big emergency phone call, I'll shut up.
Humans aren't the only species that performs oral sex. Chinese fruit bats, bonobo, chimpanzees, cheetahs, tigers, and black bears also engage in pleasuring one another orally.
Yeah, as do cats, dogs. Yeah,
Huh.
I'm not surprised.
I've
I
never
think I
seen
would
a
be
bear get a
surprised at
blowjob.
someone who thought that animals didn't do that.
Huh. Holy shit. I didn't know. There was some...
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm
swamp...
reading ahead.
No, you're totally fine. Yeah, 26 is crazy.
Oh, no, I'm reading 25.
You want to read it?
Sure. So apparently, swallowing semen can help women get pregnant. Ingesting a man's semen can prevent a woman's body from seeing it as a foreign substance, leading to higher fertility rates. Yeah, I'd have to do a little bit more research before I believed that.
And
I'm starting to think there was a man writing this article.
well, probably. Men are the worst. Yes. We'll get to that later. There's
Oh,
been
I'm
there's
reading
been one
ahead again.
reported case of pregnancy from oral sex. A young woman with no vagina was stabbed in the stomach just after performing fellatio on her boyfriend. The sperm traveled through her damaged intestinal tract into her reproductive organs, and a healthy baby was born by a C-section 9 months later. Who doesn't have a vagina? And this is the craziest set of circumstances to happen all at
Stabbed
once.
in the stomach. The sperm traveled through her. Really? I don't know. If it has to go through the intestinal tract, isn't the high acidity levels gonna affect the sperm? I mean, I guess
so.
not. She had the baby.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, it might have
pretty
killed
cool.
some of them, but
Yeah.
there's like 1 million of those little guys. Oh, we can't show that picture because that would be yeet. So now we have some stats. We're not going to read all this. So,
Wait a
just
sec here. Wait a sec here.
What's up, dear?
Jude has got something going here. I got my ex-husband as a virgin and trained him well. That was 50 years ago. He's out in the front room flipping channels, and I'm in the office command center bedroom talking with you guys. So, Jude, he's still with you, and you're still with him, but you guys got divorced? There's got to be a good story there.
Yeah, I'm interested too.
Yeah. Yeah. I like you, Jude.
Both. Well, that's how babies are made. You get stabbed repeatedly.
Fair point.
Levy, don't tell him. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm still like, so did they stab her and then she blew him? Or did she blow him, get him ready, and then stab herself? Or was there a
That's a good
doctor
question.
hanging around waiting?
Was there like 2 parties and one stabbed and one?
Yeah, like I don't.
Huh.
Ugh. I'm very visual. I see in my mind a lot of things, and that's going to give me trouble for a little while.
Maybe I'll look it up after.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. How often do you guys perform and receive?
So Stevie got pregnant the same way. I stabbed him. Seems like it. And yes, this was made by a plastic surgery office.
It was, eh? Okay. That makes. Oh yeah, bespoke surgical.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I should read.
Yeah, I don't know what no vagina looks like.
Yeah.
Like no vagina, but penis?
Unless they're talking about hermaphrodite. Because sometimes they're not born with the outer parts, but like they'll still have a uterus or ovaries. So I know it's possible, but yeah, I've got too many questions.
That's so weird. Yeah, it actually happens. Like there are women without vaginas.
Yeah.
Says it's incredibly rare, but
yeah. It's even more rare than hermaphrodites being born with both sex organs. and that's pretty rare.
I mean, that's a losing battle though, because either way you're gay.
Well, it depends. How do they identify?
Oh, we're not doing that shit. As a duck, hopefully.
There you go.
Oh, I can't find any pictures. Oh, I'm curious to see what the hell this looks like.
Oh, Miss K. I don't know how much work you're going to get done. And then sperm still. Wow. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you're on the list now too,
Yeah.
like the rest of us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if not right this moment, as soon as the stream is over.
Huh. Okay, that's a rabbit hole I don't need to go down right now.
Aw, Jude, that's a super sweet story. That's really kind of romantic.
Aw.
That's why my man and I aren't living together. It just wouldn't work.
Okay, so now we get to the numbers. How often do Americans perform oral sex based on the average frequency per month? So this is per month. Overall is 5.32. Straight people 5.14. Gays 5.37. Lesbian. Bisexuals are really getting it in. 7.
Bisexuals
almost.
are getting it every which way, so I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And women are actually second. Was almost 6.
Oh, performing. Okay, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And receive. Lesbians are killing it, like 9.
It's not like they have much other option.
I can scissor.
Yeah, again, I've got mental image. I've got a really good way building pictures in my mind, and I've worked on that one for years and years, and I can't figure out how that could be pleasurable. I just can't.
What's up, Cool Frog?
Hey,
She was
Cool Frog.
15.
Oh gosh, now I really, yeah, that's a whole other stream.
Well, then it works. That's all that matters. Strap-ons. Yes, exactly.
Fair point. Yeah.
Bisexuals. Not necessarily. I don't know. I was also confused by that, but I wasn't going to bring it up. How only 5 lesbians are giving it, but 9 are receiving it.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't catch that.
I want to call Flux.
We should, yeah. Get her and Mrs. Flux on.
I don't know that we need to go into this one, but lesbians really like analingus.
Apparently. But I'm kind of having to doubt it after the first 2 ones. I'm doubting the validity of their scores.
Well, and this one's backwards too. So 6 give it, and only 3 receive it.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Unless there's like 3 really, really lucky lesbians out there. going.
Down. That's true. I've never met one. I'd like to
Neither
watch.
have I. Wait, wasn't Ron Jeremy able to?
I don't know.
I kind of think he was able to. I never went looking for it, but
I don't want to do that. I wanted to make it bigger. Damn it. Won't get bigger. This is a serious problem. Anyways. Did you get your I gotta go text?
No. No, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, yeah, someone more important is streaming now on Blaze or on Rumble. That's all.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Usually. I don't know why this page froze, but whatever. It's being shitty anyways. We'll go to the next one. So this is 9 facts. I wanted to make sure there was nothing.
Yeah.
This is like 9 origin facts. So these are more history facts. Some of them, but who honestly was it who took a look at the D and said, okay, put that in my mouth now? This is the one that makes me interested.
Yeah.
More important than me. Nobody's more important than me. Steven Crowder, maybe. But after doing some research on the subject, it appears that there are some who trace fellatio back to prehistoric times. Of course, why wouldn't it? In fact, French paleontologist Yves Coppens suggested that the famous Lucy, the first prehistoric woman, did the job 3.2 million years ago. How the fuck would you know that?
How does he know that? I would really like to know how he figured that one out. I mean, I believe him. He's probably right. But where's the science? I want receipts.
Right. I mean, if there's one flopping around, I'm sure somebody put it in their mouth. Like,
yeah.
So
it feels good. Oh, okay.
Yeah. This underscores the belief that mammals have an inherent desire to explore their surrounding with their mouths.
Yep.
That's how I do it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I've never seen any of that, but hey. Yes, it does. Thank you.
And the only reason she's here is because I tricked her. So.
True. Yeah. You know how curious I am. You
Good
can't
night.
tell me you're not going to tell me and then have me say no to the stream. Good night, hon.
But it's the Egyptians who leave us with the most traceable proof of oral sex by cave paintings and myths alike, including some very well hung hieroglyphic males doing it to themselves. There you go.
Really?
Huh. Although it's hard to say exactly who is responsible for crossing the threshold into the nether regions for the first time, we did learn a lot in our quest for an answer.
Yeah, apparently, what is it, Easter Island with all those big head statues? Apparently, they're digging them out, and some of them are very well represented as well. Because there's whole bodies under there. I had no idea.
No shit. That's awesome.
There's whole body statues in there.
Huh.
Yeah.
They must have been black guys.
The way some of them are hung, yeah.
Or mighty meats.
Well.
Here are 10 interesting takeaways from Hummer's illustrious history. In ancient Rome, men of status could receive, not give. They were so gay. It was a common practice in Roman times that noblemen and soldiers were on the receiving end of the BJ, while slaves and lower-class women would be the ones on their knees. Well, not much has changed.
That makes sense. Well, I'm sorry, whether you're a man, woman, black, or white, if you're the owner and you've got slaves,
yeah,
the slave's going to be the one on their knees.
Right. Right. Like, somebody's going to be doing the job, and it's not going to be the top guy.
Exactly.
I guess you can say oral sex is a
Oral
gateway
sex.
drug.
Lead to creatures you have to feed for at least 18 years. That's awesome.
Interestingly, the male was seen as the active participant of the act, while the woman was seen as passive, as she was the one receiving the penis. I could see that.
Okay.
But it wasn't always women, too, because Roman society was patriarchal and masculinity defined as a person's standing in society. It's only fitting that blowjobs were an extension of that concept. In fact, a man looking to return the favor to his female lover was seen as a total loser.
Oh,
But it's so much fun. You're missing out.
yeah.
In some cultures, drinking sperm is said to impart virility.
Apparently, potentially pregnancy.
Yeah, if you get stabbed.
Well, no, they said before that if you swallow it, it has a chance.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
In multiple cultures, ingesting semen is a ritualistic act. In fact, the Chinese refer to it as yang essence. So don't ever drink yang essence in China.
Yeah.
And to achieve enlightenment, it should never be wasted. I agree with that.
Yeah. There's a reason fighters and hockey guys and whatnot don't get off before the game day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to keep all that pent up energy for the ice.
Mm-hmm. Ancient Chinese sex manuals, in fact, depict various ways men would transfer their semen from heavenly dragon pillars to their brains. I feel like that's a penis joke or a penis reference.
Yeah.
Even in modern times, there are tribes like the Sambia of Papua New Guinea who require young men to perform fellatio and ingest semen in order to cross over into adulthood.
Oh. Wow.
That's interesting.
Everyone's got their ways, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep, moving on. In ancient India, sucking a mango, not a banana, represented the PJ. That almost makes no sense. There's a chapter.
Were the bananas common there?
Because
mangoes,
not.
if they're more common, then that would make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if you bite into a mango and you bite into a banana, which one's a little bit more female representative?
Yeah, that's true. There's a chapter called Arapushkara, aka Oral Congress, in the Kama Sutra, which gives a step-by-step guide for sucking the D. See, it gives you good karma, so you should do it often. That's true too. No man bun, bad. There's a particularly sweet passage when, in the same way, he puts the half of it into his mouth and forcibly kisses and sucks it. This is called sucking a mango fruit. Well, damn.
Huh. That's sounding like that's a little bit more man on man, that one.
Yeah. A lot of these are man on man. We'll get to that too. Well, have you come yet?
You're going to go chase your wife, aren't you?
Fellatio is not okay according to the church. As most of us know, any sex that is not for procreation, according to many religions, is taboo. In the 19th century, it was announced that those who practiced onanism, aka fellatio, petting, lesbianism, or masturbation would receive dire consequences, including caning or whipping. Well, that's just an increase in the fetish. So
Well, it's probably where some of these things came from.
Right. The influence of religious stance against oral sex can still be seen in the modern day, as veils serve in part to maintain the mouth's purity, according to BJ history author. There's a BJ history author?
Is it? Yeah. Thierry, he's a Frenchman. Yes. And Cleopatra may have serviced many, many men at once. There's a
Cleopatra was a
completely
whole-
unprovable fact, but it sounds great, so let's throw it in there.
Legend has it that the storied Egyptian queen blew more than 100 Roman noblemen during a marathon orgy. Damn, I wish I would have invited. She was given a nickname Mariochain, which translates to something like someone who gapes for 10,000 men in today's
jeez.
verbiage.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
That's impressive.
Night, Miss K. Griff.
Good night, Miss Kate Griff.
And turn the volume all the way down or you won't get anything done.
We heard about the Osiris. Blowjobs were once given as criminal punishment.
Wait, what? I was laughing at Sean.
That's the next
Poor
one.
Brian's not going to be able to get himself one. Depends on how long you're married. You go through a patch, yeah, but then you come back out the other end and it's all good, apparently.
In Roman times, punishment for breaking the law could be going down on the person you wronged. In fact, in the ruins of Pompeii, archaeologists uncovered graffiti that reads, "Las falta asas duas," which translates to "Last gives head for half a sentence." Sestence.
Oh, no. I love Roman bathrooms. They really are the truck stop bathrooms of the old days. They have really great satire and graffiti that they would put up on the walls of the
Oh, really?
cities. Oh,
Huh.
yeah. Dirty. And that's where they got to complain about the leaders or
Gotcha.
each other.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Bathroom graffiti lives on. Like, that's awesome. You can tell them to fuck off.
I don't love them, but I've unfortunately had to use them. Not for anything fun, just the usual. Sorry.
Turns out there was a civilization that existed between 100 to 800 AD before the Incans and Peru, who created tens of thousands of ceramics covered in sexual acts. These dirty objects featured people, deity skeletons, or animals in compromising positions. So they went through bestiality, that's gross, as well as plenty of oral and plenty of random phalluses. Everybody put a lot
'Cause
of
why not?
penises everywhere. These sex pets have been found mostly in high status burials and were often accompanied by other religious artifacts. Thus, they are believed to be used in rituals. If you Google Moche sex pots, you will not be disappointed.
Okay, see, I read that as mocha sex pots. Again, dyslexic.
You might be right. I obviously can't probably show this. Yeah, no.
Probably.
Oh, wow.
Frenching doesn't mean kissing, really.
I am not disappointed. In the Resistance, Frenching became shorthand for any type of genital kiss. See, Aussie, it's not Aussie kiss like you always say. It seems, at least according to the survey completed by Playboy, that the French have the upper hand on receiving oral, as they reported getting the most, followed Greeks, Brazilian, and Poles.
Hmm.
Term is still used in modern day slang.
I had no idea Frenching meant anything other than just tongue kiss.
Yeah, I didn't think it did either.
Well, geez, we're learning all sorts of stuff, aren't we?
I know, and you thought I was just gonna be a damn perv, and nope.
I had no idea what to expect, but this is okay. Oh
See,
no,
I'm not
Sean.
terrible.
Sean Googled the mocha sex pots.
They are pretty amazing.
Oh goodness.
So we have, just trying to, oh, I thought, well, that one kind of sucks. No shit, size matters. Like, this is a interesting facts about penis, but it just talks about having a bigger dick. So
Oh.
we don't really need to do that.
Yeah.
So we have a couple more like short ones. So just a couple.
Okay.
You want to read the Canadian ones?
Ah. All right. Using your mouth for more than saying a. Because we all say a all the time, eh? Oral sex was legalized in 1969. Ooh, I like that. We're a cheeky bunch. Three's not a crowd. Maybe it's because it's a bilingual country, but 1 in 5 Canadians said they had taken part in a ménage à trois, and another 29% said they were interested. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not done a ménage à trois, but I have done a orgy, so. I think a ménage à trois is, I don't know. Unless if it's 2 guys and a girl, the only one having any fun is the girl, so
Oh,
it
unless
just
the
doesn't make
guys.
sense. Well, I guess if the guys go both ways, but I don't know. I'm a little older. The boys didn't do that.
Wait, what?
That was
In public.
See,
Not in public, not well known. It was just starting to be cool to be bisexual when I was graduating. So,
okay.
at least from Canadian BC side. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, I have to talk. In 1969, then Justice Minister and future Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau famously said, "There is no place for the state in the bedrooms of the nation." I am not surprised he said that. He created the bill that decriminalized homosexuality and legalized abortion and contraception. Well, no shit, Sherlock. He was a raging, flaming gay. Apparently, according to some, his son is just as raging. And there's a reason our new prime minister looks like Castro, and it's actually a potentiality. She did everyone she was around because her husband liked men. So apparently she was the party girl.
Everybody took a ride on that bicycle. I see you
Yes.
skipped 3, and I think you did that intentionally, but I'll allow
Oh, I missed it. No, I totally missed it.
it.
Unless you're taking the back roads. Anal sex is illegal in Canada. Oh, but as long as you've got to be of age. Oh, what? Now these are weird.
Right.
3 provinces, Ontario, Quebec, and Alberta, have struck this down as unconstitutional. Okay, you have to be over 18, and there can be no more than 2 people at that moment.
Right.
So, yeah.
So no trains.
No, or at least the third guy's going to have to wear a blindfold.
That's the way it should be anyways, because then it's not gay.
Yeah. All right. You don't need to paddle your own canoe. Nearly 10% of Canadians confess to having had sex in a canoe. No. Rowboat, not a canoe. Senior researcher commented, "I don't personally know anyone who's had sex in a canoe or even how you'd go about that, but I do know canoe usage is quite high in North America." So yeah, I'm with them. I don't know anyone who's done it, but we are out on the rivers and lakes and oceans quite regular, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Apparently, they swing that
Yep.
way. As of 2005, our Supreme Court ruled that swingers clubs or clubs that allow group sex and partner swapping do no harm to Canadian society and should not be considered criminal. Should you be curious which clubs this was specifically in reference to, oh, check out L'Orage in Montreal. Yes, and Montreal, there again, we're talking about the Trudeaus and their upbringings.
Blackface.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're from Montreal. At least some of them are. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
his father was. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Those long, cold, and winter nights. Yes, the average Canadian spends 37 minutes on foreplay and sex per session. Actually, I'll take that. I'm proud of that because I've heard that that is not the way. Um, Not necessarily in other places, but I know I've got a few American friends that does not get that much fun.
Oh, that's kind of an eternity. Like any more than 2.5 minutes.
See, and 37 minutes is I would say on the high end of average.
Okay.
Yeah. No shirts, no problem. Oh, okay. I've got a BC thing for you about this.
Okay.
As of 1991, it is legal for women to be topless in Ontario after a college student was fined for taking her shirt off on a hot day and challenged the $75 ticket. It was determined that being shirtless is not an inherently sexual act and therefore does not fall under indecent exposure. Now, growing up, there's a town just past the town that I grew up in, and there was a woman there who wanted to go topless, and she knew it was not illegal in that town of Maple Ridge. So she did it. She would, for years, she'd be walking up and down the main highway through town, topless. I remember my buddies were doing a concert on the median in between the highway lanes, and she came walking by and started dancing while they're playing. But she made such a fuss about it for so long. A bunch of people went down onto the SkyTrain, which is like our subway, only in the air, and they all de-shirted at the same time. And it was finally decided that it was okay for her to do it.
Huh.
So yeah, I remember her very
cool.
clearly.
I think go ahead, take your shirt off. I don't care. I don't think nudity is directly a sexual act in any circumstance.
No, I think it's more of a sexual act in Christian or Western societies, but that's just because it's been made to be such, you know.
Right.
Most places in the world, nudity just is.
Right.
So yeah.
Yep.
Public sex is legal. Oops. Don't talk about your stuff on sex in public is illegal, despite roughly 49% of Canadians admitting to having done it. But a judge in 88 ruled in favor of a couple having a late night tryst. They were in their car, and the judge said it is obvious the accused did not want to be seen. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you can't be Canadian and not have sex out in the wild. And 9 times out of 10, there's going to be someone else in that wild as well.
Or an ice rink. Like, don't 81% of you have sex in an ice rink at some point?
Not an ice rink.
Okay.
A kitchen freezer, like a walk-in freezer.
Okay.
Yeah. But that was a dare. Spreading our maple seeds. Canadian men have an average of 23 partners in their lifetime, compared with 21 in Spain, 19 in Italy, 17 in France, and 13 in the US. Holy crap, we're getting it on. Canadian women say they have 10 partners, also more than their counterparts in those countries.
Wow.
Interesting.
I don't know how much I believe that, because there are vast swaths of Canada where there's only like 3 people.
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking it's really freaking cold up here.
Yeah.
And you know, what is it they say? Anything in a storm, any port in a storm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true. And you wanna cuddle up and get warm, so why not?
Well, exactly. You're there anyway.
Take
Makes
off
it
your-
easier to sleep too.
Okay, so we're gonna end with tips and tricks for the ladies.
All right.
We're gonna be a little degenerate, so what the fuck? No, okay, so there we go. 7 research-backed ways to blow him better, and some of these are weird. Blow him for 9 to 11 minutes. That's a long time. What's up, Pineapple?
Hey, Kaiser. Hi, Corn Pope. Yeah, don't you need to keep warm? You're on that side of the country too. It gets really icky over there.
Personal preferences differ on the exact timeline for the perfect blowjob. However, according to one study that involved 1,100 European and American men, data suggests a preference for blowjobs that last between 9 and 11 minutes. Perhaps more surprising is that women in the study reported that blowjobs should last longer than men.
What, like they believe that it should last longer than men believe, or that it should last longer but the men aren't lasting?
No, it's saying, so women said blowjobs should last approximately 11 minutes on average, and then men said last close to 10 minutes.
Okay.
I could see that. Like, if you're enjoying your work, then you want to keep going, right? But
Yeah.
men, we want to get inside, so we're like, all right, that was a good warm up. Now I get in the house.
To be completely honest, I'd prefer you get in there too.
So you'd be closer to the 10. So
Yeah.
another interesting takeaway from the study is that women who reported their partner's orgasm easily were also performing the longest blowjobs.
I don't know. Yeah. How do you judge that?
Yeah. I don't know what their methodology is, but finally, American women.
It's a tantric thing.
Yeah. That seems like it's so much fun, but it's so much work.
I know. I want to work out and then I want to have sex. I don't want to do it together.
Right. Finally, American women perform longer blowjobs than European women. American women were also twice as likely to swallow. Good. Spitters or quitters? Spitters.
There's a science to swallowing. I don't know. I think we've all been swallowing most of our lives.
Holy shit, there's another 11 of them.
Oh, what? Ooh.
To swallowing, but those are
Wow.
weird. They're not like for example, their immune system boost, lower your blood pressure, reduce risk of liver disease and liver cancer.
By swallowing.
Yep, that's what it says.
Interesting.
Longevity, as much as 25% longer lifespan.
So here we're coming back to that thing that swallowing can potentially get you pregnant.
Yep, absolutely.
That's the rabbit hole I'm going to be going down next.
It's subtle science at this point.
Wow.
Yeah, you can get a link to it, Kaiser. I'll send you all of them. Blow him. This one drove me nuts. I don't get it. I don't want either one of these times. Blow him at 7:30 a.m. or 3 p.m. What's the best time for a blowjob? Most men would probably say anytime and right now.
Yeah. That's
Right.
what I would have thought.
I can't argue with consensus, but research points out that the best time for a blowjob might be 7:30 in the morning or around 45 minutes after you wake up. Why is this the best time for blowjobs? After a full night's sleep, both men and women typically feel replenished. More stamina can mean better blowjobs.
Fair enough.
Men's testosterone levels spike in the morning. The increase in testosterone sends blood to the penis. The reason for morning wood or erections. Not a morning person, no problem. Other data points out another time during the day for better blowjobs. Apparently around 3 p.m. in the afternoon is when men's and women's hormone levels sink best for sex.
So not nooners.
No.
Interesting.
So, like, what? Don't do that.
I just, I'm thinking too much.
So if you start down on the old meat sandwich in the morning, I will not come at all. Like, you could blow me for 12 hours straight, and if you start in the morning, it's never happening. I don't know why. It's odd.
Really? I prefer morning with sex.
I don't like that either, because I can't, like,
Yeah.
if you
Well, yeah, I
you
can see
touch it,
your issue. Yeah.
if you
See,
touch
now,
it, it's not an
then-
issue. It's a joy to the world. Like, if
Well-
you touch it before 11, like, you
gives
can
us
go
a
for
chance to
weeks.
breathe.
It's the best I could think of. Did you have anything to add, or can we move on?
Oh no, we can. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Two hyperspon. Yes, that I learned that. I learned that right quick. The frenulum.
Yeah, we haven't got to that one yet, though. The previous
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I thought you were like done with this whole article. Okay.
No, we're almost we're getting there, but
Oh, okay. Then yeah, please. I'm reading ahead again.
blow him right here. To blow his mind, blow him in these two hypersensitive spots: the glans penis and the frenulum. Never heard of those terms before? No worries. The glans penis is better known as the head of the penis. The head contains 4,000 nerve endings to make it the most sensitive part of your man's penis. I don't prefer that part either. Like, it's too much stimulation, and then it just... Yep. Anyways, the frenulum is located on the other side of the penis where the trunk meets the head. It's the spot most responsible for male orgasms, leading some to refer to this blowjob body part as the F spot. There's a nice diagram.
Yeah.
I want to get my frenulum pierced, but
okay.
No?
I had a girlfriend. Long story short, she needed to get an extra pair of tickets to a concert we were going to, and a radio station was offering pair of tickets to anyone who got pierced. But
Okay.
you had to call in, and by the time she finally got through, her hoo-ha was the only thing, the only option left. So I went with her, and I held her hand, and she got it done live on the air. And yeah, she said it was the most painful thing in the world, but then riding a bus was never the same. She loved riding the bus. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't I don't know. I'm a klutz, and I'm afraid that would get caught. And yeah.
Yeah, so I have both nipples pierced, and it didn't hurt, and it feels great after the fact. But I get them caught on like fucking doors and everything. Oh, it hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
full
I
on.
can't imagine with a bra, they'd be sitting there rubbering all day, all day, all day. Ugh.
Luckily, I don't wear one of those because I have a penis.
Well, that's true. Yes. Yes.
Mhm. Oh, I'm sure she enjoyed riding the bus. Is there a best position for giving a blowjob? Yes, but it depends on both you and the man. For dominant men, the best position for you might be under him or below him. Huh. This means he's on top of you, penetrating your mouth, face fucking, or you kneeling in front of him. That's my preferred. Get on your knees. For submissive men, the best position is sucking the penis. I mean, the best position might be over him or on top of him, where your dominance can further arouse him. No, that's right the first time.
I prefer my men submissive in that one respect only because it's more comfortable for me. Plus, I know when I've done the job well because it's standing straight up.
Like if there's a stiff wind, it's standing up. So I'm not that.
Fair point.
Blow him just like this. Scientists studied 190 hours of blowjob video. I have too, unfortunately. To develop artificial intelligence software that could suck a dick. Science.
Right.
They even wrote a detailed research paper about it. Why to develop the most lifelike male sex toy. I've seen this. The Autoblow AI. I thought about it.
That's not like that torch thing, the flesh torch or
Fleshlight?
flashlight?
No.
Yeah.
I'll show you Autoblow.
Oh.
Yeah, you started it. Oh, come on. No, Google, stop it.
Oh, no.
It's not the torch thing.
Oh, Jude. I think I could probably look you in the eyes.
This is the Autoblow AI. Uses
It
artificial
looks like
intelligence.
a PlayStation 4 with.
It's got a mouse.
Oh no, that's scary.
It's got different attachments. See, and you can see it in here.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm not gonna go much further because I don't know what's down there.
So yeah, I guess in a way that would be like throat fucking.
Yeah, well, here's all the 10 things it can do. Tip licking, tip sucking, shaft sucking, deep throat, ball licking, ball sucking, slow sucking, fast sucking, and a variety.
Ooh, they can mix and match, eh?
Yeah. Wow.
Huh.
That's just a giant-ass ad.
Yeah.
Blow him with your hands. Just like women, men differ in their most erogenous zones. When you add extra stimulation to a blowjob, you maximize his pleasure and likely his orgasm. Let your hands roam, shaft, balls, nipples, anus.
Okay, I see what they're.
Stick a finger in, you know.
I was confused. I thought they wanted me to use my hands on the penis at the same time I was blowing. And I mean, to a certain extent, you can do that, but you're running out of space.
Yeah.
But yeah, elsewhere, that makes a lot more sense.
I mean, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Yeah. Let's just move on.
There's plenty of room. Figure out his most sensitive spots, then explore those spots with your mouth and hands while going down on him. For example, you can stroke him while you suck on his nipples. Yes, please. You can blow him while gently squeezing and playing with his balls. I don't like that. You get too. Yeah, balls are so sensitive. To speed up his orgasm,
I
try
like
stroking.
balls.
Of course you do. Try stroking his shaft the entire time or most of the time, especially as he gets closer to ejaculation. Don't stop when he starts to come. Keep stroking and pumping to make him squirm, scream, and slap the bed in pleasure. Continuous stroking may offer another surprising benefit. Rhythmic motions to deeper levels of altered consciousness. That's weird.
Okay.
Altered consciousness provides many benefits: deeper emotional connection, increased pleasure, and more satisfaction in relationships. But wait, there's more. Adult producer and performer Joanna Angel, gotta look. Not showing this one on stream, but offers you the snake charmer technique. Basically, you slide both your hands up and down on his lubricated penis while gently but firmly twisting your hands in opposite directions. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. We used to do that to each other's arms as kids, and it hurt.
Right. I don't know if we can say it. Indian burns?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she is a hideous looking whore.
Ooh.
Maybe not. I don't know. Smash pass.
Oh no, serious Sarah Silverman vibes.
Yeah, that's maybe
Ugh.
that's why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
To maximize his orgasm, find his P-spot. The perineum is a small area between his anus and his testicles. As your man is reaching orgasm, reach down there. Use your knuckles to apply pressure while sliding it back and forth. That's a good idea.
They're talking about your taint?
Your perineum.
Okay.
Yeah. So like there's like a little spot, like right past, like right in the middle. It's a good massage.
Well, I don't know. On a woman, that's your taint, right?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. It's just a highly technical term.
Right.
It confused me.
If you massage
Simple
that,
and dirty works best.
it's a good deal. It's a good deal. That's what I said. If you're running out of space,
it's not. That's how much am I able to fit in? I can fit a fair amount.
well, if you can fit the whole thing with,
Like, where do I put my hands on that at that point? Like,
I like you way too much to have this conversation. It would be challenging. Let me say that. Blow him with your words. At first blush, your words might not seem like an important element of better blowjobs. Science disagrees. 2017 study published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior found a connection between sexy language and orgasms. As mentioned earlier, researchers have compared the rhythmic cadence of blowjobs to a trance. One of the methods to induce and deepen meditation trance is to use strategic language. Blah blah blah. Powerfully affect the body. Yeah, I agree with that. Like,
yeah.
Long story short, the combination of your rhythmic motions and language can maximize your partner's altered state of consciousness and therefore his orgasm. I would 100% agree with that.
Makes sense.
Final thoughts and takeaways. So here's a recap, ladies and gentlemen. And gentlemen can blow people too. Like, again, that one time in college and then 17 times after that.
Yeah. All in a row.
Well, no, they're spread out over like 5 years, but you know.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
So you got a little bit of dignity.
Yeah.
Good. I never made it to college, so you're already way up on me.
So there's a lot of science behind better blowjobs. These 7 research-based methods are sure to have him begging for more. In summary, here are the 7 moves. Blow him for 9 to 11 minutes. Blow him. And morning or mid-afternoon, blow him right here on penis head in front of him. Blow him in a submissive or dominant position. Blow him with a variety of motions and movements. Blow him with your hands. Blow him with your words.
Ooh,
So,
he might just become addicted to you. Mwah.
or he might just become a dick.
Yes, yes. And God
So-
forbid he starts to just expect it.
Well, blowjob with a sandwich, steak and a blowjob. Those are the
Yeah, that's
that's the
March,
dream.
isn't it? It's
Huh?
steak and a blowjob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Yeah, you guys don't shave and we have to make you amazing bloody meals and then suck your cock. Sounds like a fair trade.
That works for me. So, but yeah, and also, people get all butthurt about it, and they're like, oh, like the people that I've heard, and there was another one, but I didn't want to go through it. The people that I've heard that say, oh, I would never do that, or I'd never have oral sex, and like that's just not true. Like, a lot of people enjoy it, and a lot of people have done it, and they can all suck my cock.
And enjoy it.
Yes. So I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, it's
No.
enjoyable. It's like anything else. Just,
As long as it's with someone important and you both enjoy yourselves. Hey.
Yeah.
Plus it makes that sex session last longer, right? Because we Canadians, we got that 37-minute average. So
crazy.
it's got to be
Holy
some
shit.
foreplay.
That's like, I wonder if your hookers are discounted then, because in America, like, an hour is time for dinner and a fuck. Like, if you're
Oh.
taking 37 minutes, then
Oh.
like the most we're gonna get is McDonald's, maybe.
Oh, well, we did have the town I grew up in is actually in the Urban Dictionary. And one of the things my town was very well known for was the $2 hooker in the half alley. So there was a pair of buildings that were like literally this far apart, and she would just hang out in between those two buildings. And for a toonie, you could get a blowy.
That's awesome. That is so cool. Huh.
Yeah.
And that's cheap.
Well,
an
yeah.
hour?
Yeah. I didn't know her, no. She I worked in the dinner theater beside one of the buildings.
That's what I'm saying, Ozzy. Like, and that's giving you credit, buddy. Unless it's in the morning.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should sign up for some of my lessons for men. Apparently, Sean was more than willing to sign up for.
You have lessons for men?
No, we were joking earlier that I should do a streaming series on how to go down on a woman properly.
Oh, that was next week. Didn't you know that? Like, they're coming back next week? No.
Oh, I figured it out. I kind of like these surprise topics.
No, but that's all I had. I don't want to keep you away from your boyfriend forever. And
No problem.
I appreciate you hanging out with me and actually, trusting that I wasn't going to be branded.
Yeah, no, I've hung out and spoken with you enough to know that this is going to be slightly flesh-inducing, probably a little embarrassing, but I could trust you.
Yeah, we had fun. And
Oh yeah, yeah, I had a blast. And I'm definitely making my man watch this if he hasn't already. Maybe he can. How long have we been going? Maybe he can watch it while I'm going down on him.
90 minutes. So yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna have to. Ooh.
yeah. Well, we'll take turns. We can switch.
Ah, well, you can tell him I said you're welcome. 'Cause you got an hour and 35 minutes out of it, so you should have fun with that. So
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mighty. This has been a lot of fun.
yeah, no, I appreciate you coming on. So we're gonna sign off. Chat. Oz, message me after. I don't. Oh shit, you got a trial. Never mind. So everybody, have a great night, and thanks for stopping by. And hopefully it didn't scare you away too much. So
Good night, folks.
good night, everybody.